Yo, what's good, everybody? Missed y'all. How's everyone holding
Yo,
up? We already got Rage in here, Kevin, Zoni, Miles. Yeah, Miles,
I'm
it's been a
pulling up the
minute since we
stream
saw
now.
you. You've been playing hard to get.
It's been a minute since we streamed.
That's true as well. It feels so long, like, even though we just put out that Hakuri video, which y'all should go check out, it even that felt like forever since the content before it. And even though we did this, the anime video, the first impressions from episode 1.
Yeah, there's been more showings after that, right?
Yeah. I think there's been
Okay.
one more showing.
Okay.
Coming to the realization that I'm literally old enough and Zoni's young enough for me to be his father.
Okay, brother.
I swear, Zoni's actually my digital son.
Okay, man. What's going on, Mouse, Zoni, Rage? Good to be back. I mean, we're not back, right? But
Yeah, I mean we're
good to be
half
with
back.
y'all.
We're like a hatchback.
Yeah.
Don't show me where the crack's at. Oh, let me stop. We're not freestyling today. My bad.
But yeah, kind of like as the title says, a checkpoint for this hiatus.
Yeah, and we're about halfway through it. And boy, it's been a time, huh? Me and you both have been going through some shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Mal says, my fault, gents, because time zones and my dog water sleep schedule. I be passing out before stream. It's cool, Mouse. Appreciate you pulling up in the first place, man.
Yeah, I have to like challenge something Mal said. Mal's, what does dog water mean to you? Because dog water, like, from what I've heard, back in my day, I'm an old head now, could have changed. But that's when your doggy water is like when you don't shoot, when you bust, it's not, full, it's watery.
Okay, bro. I never heard of that.
That's what dog water means.
I mean, I just heard dog water used just like ass, like shit, like just. But okay, Tiberius.
I didn't make it up. Someone said that, and I was like, "Ain't no way."
I'm sure you did it. Yeah. Oh man. Blinker checkpoint dice. Yeah.
Like maybe I just got gas. Oh yeah, let's see. Urban Dictionary, bro. It says dog water, pre-seminal fluid, aka pre-cum.
Okay, bro. We're not even 10 minutes into the stream, and this is what we talking about, huh?
We back now. We fully back.
Stream. Yeah. Now we back.
All right. But today we just wanted to check in with everyone. See how everyone's been getting through these troubled times, and as well as answer some questions that you guys submitted. And there's some interesting questions.
Yeah. I mean, this will be at least a surprise for me because I haven't seen any of them. So this should be kind of fun.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the ones directed at you are great.
Okay. I'm no longer looking forward
You can
to this.
imagine there's two questions specifically that are so funny to me. And Vanessa actually asked one of them, believe it or not.
I should have looked at them before we got on stream. Fuck. Yeah. Oh well. We ball, right?
Like that, yeah. I think everyone's
so yeah.
Oh no, I think everyone's just a little bit almost going stir crazy, not having the weekly bocce releases.
Well, look, I'm happy I've been kind of like away from the internet these last couple of days, maybe even weeks, really, because the brain rot that I saw, not even like, like barely into the hiatus, was just insane. And, I've been on Twitter here and there, and what I've seen is just crazy. So it's like, yeah, I'm good on that.
Yeah, and the Kagurabachi fandom, they love,
Yeah, I'm saying,
they like the infighting in the fandom is insane, and you know you never know what you're gonna get from the Kagurabachi fandom each week. You'll get like a round of people getting exiled from the fandom. Who knows? Hiatus hit me so bad I haven't caught up on any Sunday reads. Rage said, "I feel that."
what's good, Bromus?
Yeah, bro.
Mal says, yo, before we start, hope y'all doing great mentally. Y'all, if not, I hope that John gets up. Appreciate that, Mouse. That means a lot.
Yeah, man. It be brain
We're
be
hanging in
feeling like
there.
Hakuri sometimes.
Yeah.
But now we appreciate that. Tough times don't last, but tough people do, and that's what me and Dice go
Yeah.
through. We shake it, we making the booties clap like eaters do.
Okay.
You know what? Let's put those fan OSTs back on, like that time we had Yato on. I'm a freestyle.
let's
2 hours,
not. How about
two
we
hours of
don't?
freestyling.
How about we don't?
I don't freestyle because my style ain't free. Soldier Boy said that. See, this is what no Bachi does to me.
Yeah, I can see that. It's okay, Ty. You hanging
Miles
in
is
there.
crazy. Hard times don't last, but hard people do. Hey, facts. And me and Dice are hella hard. We're so hard.
Yeah.
He's like, all right. But I think you want to just like, we can kind of like, politic a little bit in between questions. If you guys want to ask and submit a question, excuse me, you can do it by checking the link in the description below. This is definitely going to be one of those things where I just leave up, and people can just always submit questions that they have, and every now and then me and Dice will do a Q&A, part 2 or part 3 or whatever.
You want to just go, get straight into the Q&A now?
Yeah, we could
I was
just...
thinking we could talk a bit of Bocce first.
Which
there
one
isn't
want to
really
talk
much
about,
to talk about,
Bocce?
I guess. No, yeah, I guess. Good point.
Oh, no, I mean,
We
I'm
could just
down
get
for
straight
whatever
to the
you want to
Q&A.
do. This is kind of like your homecoming. Damn, Jacqueline. Clutch time for a stream. Hit a deal with my car today and just sat down after dealing with the aftermath.
Jesus.
Damn.
Well, I hope you're okay. Fuck.
Oh, dear.
No, man. No.
Nah. I hope you're all right. I hope you're not hurt or any passengers. The deer.
Sucks to hear that.
Who knows? But hopefully you're all right. Everything. Your car. Hopefully, I mean, I imagine the car is fucked, or your vehicle's fucked. But hopefully, everything bounces back all right with you. On Dice's soul, you're gonna make it through this.
Yeah.
I had to clear everything up, and we back, baby.
No, I guess like really the only thing that we can kind of just and again, it's not really much to talk about that we haven't talked about already, but I guess a bright spot in the fandom as of late in regards like amidst this hiatus and people going crazy because of it, has been we dropped that video on like the reactions to the first anime episode, which that's that's why I was asking you, because I'm pretty sure there were... How many screenings have there been?
I think only 2
as of now. Just 2?
I believe so. I could be wrong. I've been wrong a lot of times on these streams.
Yeah, well, I mean that makes 2 of us. But yeah, and like of course, like when it comes to these presentations and cons, like it's fans that are there, so usually like it's normal and it makes complete sense to like get very positive reactions because it's people that are already fans, and they're there, and it's obviously like an exclusive preview, and there's a lot of hype and excitement. So, um, but I was just gonna say, like, I haven't really seen like one negative, you know,
Oh yeah, I wish
comment
seeing
or
someone like, man,
any
that
sort
was
of negative
dog
feedback.
shit. Just that one guy, like,
Yeah.
and he's getting jumped on Twitter.
Jacqueline says, "I'm alive and fine. The deer is in much worse condition." Yeah, we can imagine. Oh, thank goodness I got Dice's soul now. Yeah, you do.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
you
and
do.
a
Well,
lot of people got that soul. That soul has been passed around.
yeah,
Yeah, that soul's
yeah.
tattered right there. Feel bad for my boy. Dice don't deserve
Glad you're all
this.
right, Jacqueline. Do I? Don't I?
Sometimes you do,
Sometimes I don't even know. Yeah.
but
But yeah, so we'll see, man.
yeah, and it's so funny about the screenings that like they're stressing like no leaks. Everyone like, and I've seen like fans from Japan be like, I don't trust the Western fans. I don't trust them. Like, because they said that if the leaks get out, they're not going to do any more showings or whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They said, I don't trust the
But yeah,
Westerners. I was like, damn.
no leaks.
Yeah,
No leaks though.
hey, I don't blame them either.
I mean, it worked, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, no leaks is always a good sign.
Yeah, if you want to leak something, never mind. Let me not even say that. But why don't we just
Is the next screening Anime NYC?
you be asking me questions like I know things.
Well, I don't know. I thought you might have been a
No,
bit more in the
I'm
loop than I have been these
I'm about
last
to
couple of days.
look it up now. Or if any of y'all know, let me see. Probably when the anime drops, Kubo does Chihiro in his style or something would be heat. Yeah, I would love to see Kubo do some original art of Kagurabachi. We didn't start reading the questions yet. And what's good, Steven?
Um,
Is that a world tour or your girls tour?
yeah, so next one is okay, so there's two more before Anime NYC. So yeah, there was the one in LA in the Anime Expo.
I'm
Most recent one was in Japan Expo.
I'm
Huh?
praying it don't get canceled right before yours.
Bro, imagine.
Damn. All
Yeah, I
right.
forgot. Anime NYC is the last one. So there's a Otakon before that, and even before that is Animagic, which is in Germany.
Ooh, Magic City from the Atlanta strip club.
Don't get excited,
Oh,
buddy.
yeah, that's not a strip club I want to go to. It probably smells even crazier there. Fucking anime convention strip club. Oh my god. All right, but why don't we just start asking some questions? Questions submitted by you guys, and we could just I like to I'm gonna just kind of cherry pick a couple, just because I think they're really poignant and important. So like the first one, right?
Okay.
All right. It says
I don't believe you.
it's a question to me and Dice. The first one says, "Why do you bully your wife?" And hey, it'd be like that. Sorry.
Oh my
And then the
god.
second question is, does Dice really eat ass? My wife submitted that question, by the way. Do you?
No, I'm just ah.
It's like, how do they know?
This was your wife?
Yeah, Vanessa.
Yeah, like I don't know her name.
Hey, bro, look. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you don't fuck with us. Oh, and the name she put Anita Dick. I swear that girl's just as childish as me, y'all.
Okay. Okay. Well, look, I'm gonna pass on this one. All right.
All right, so he's pleading the fifth. Okay, so now the next question I'd like to get to is, hold up. It says to Dice, are you going to talk about eating booty in your next video?
No, I blame you for this, by the way.
You're the one who said it, by the way. You sold yourself out. Remember that. But I also agree with you. It is
Oh
also
man.
partially my fault.
Oh man. Look, the answer to that question is no.
No, he's not going to make content on it, but who knows what he will do on it.
Oh my god.
All right, now let's ask a serious question here, and this is about the podcast. Related to the podcast. These next couple.
Fucking hell.
And let's see. This one's by Sully. Shout out to Sully. I don't know if he's here.
Soli. Yeah, shout out Soli.
It says, how did you two decide to do a podcast together? Were you familiar beforehand? And what made you choose each other?
This is a good question.
I'll let you answer, Dice.
You're not slick. You're not slick.
The chat just misses
wait,
you.
do you have the questions on screen? Are you putting anything on screen or not?
I'm not putting them up on screen.
Okay, could you run that by me again? What was the question exactly? I know it was about like
how did you
choosing each other or whatever.
Yeah, we chose each other. How did you two decide to do a podcast together, and were we familiar beforehand, and what made you choose each other?
Yeah, okay. So for those that don't know, we met each other because I reached out for a thumbnail. And quickly after that, I think we became pretty good friends. Like we just kept talking, and you kept making thumbnails. We kept talking about like content and whatnot until eventually, after a couple of months, you brought up the idea about starting a bocce podcast. At that point, you and me had already had like a good amount of conversations.
We were like we knew each other for about almost a year at that point.
A year at that point?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so we would often talk, and especially like about like content and stuff like that. And you brought up the idea to make a bocce podcast, which at that point I had actually been thinking about, because I wanted to cover bocce weekly, and I don't release weekly videos. So I thought like a podcast would be like perfect. And when you approached me, for the idea, it was like I didn't really think about it, and we just got the ball rolling on that pretty quick because of you. Actually, I remember you had a good sense of urgency there, and we got started pretty quickly after.
Yeah, it was like literally 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like it was like from when the time we approached Dice with it, and Dice, responded, positively to like the idea, because he's already like conceptualized that kind of content in his head himself. And I mean, me and Dice kind of vibed pretty early from like JJK. We talked about the leaks and shit. So, I knew what kind of person Dice was, and he was the person I just decided like, if I'm gonna do something, I want to do somebody with like that'll help me grow as a creator, and someone that like I'm also comfortable with like approaching, conflicting ideas or this, that, or the other. So like, and it just kind of worked out. Like I said, 2 weeks after I approached him, it took 2 weeks for us to get rolling. And it's chapter 67 we started.
Yeah, and I thought about like making the podcast, like I said, and my what I had thought about was approaching you as well. Like it wasn't like a solo podcast or with anybody else. Like I had thought about approaching you as well, but my issue a lot of times, especially when it comes to content, is this. I tend to like overthink a lot of things, or like overplan, or think that I'm not ready. Whereas like I remember you being like, nah, like we're ready. We can just do this. Like, we'll do this logo, for like the layout for the podcast. This will be the format, this, and this, and we can get going pretty quick. So, that sort of thinking on your part is what got this off the ground, really. Because if it was up to me, like I would have spent like so much more time like trying to put it together. But when it comes to this kind of stuff, you just got to go, like you can just really like plan too much. You just got to get going. And that's what we did.
Yeah. And it's worked out. It's been a very positive experience since then. Um, and I
Yeah,
guess
it's
I
been great.
we can knock this one out because D the man came in here and asked his question of when our wedding's gonna be, and Rage, oddly enough, also asked a similar question. Um, Trying to find it here. Well, like when's the wedding, or who's gonna ask who? Oh yeah, I think the question that we are all wondering is who's gonna propose to who first, Tiberius or Dice. Well, you see, Dice is a flip flopper. He overthinks things, so I would definitely propose to him first. And when's the wedding? I'm thinking maybe a fall wedding. What do you think, Dice? Not this fall, next fall.
I'm more of a summer kind of guy.
Yeah, yeah, you are. I, then it looks like it's summer it is. See, I'm always giving in. Nah. But so like then there's another. We got one question here. Oh, what's good flavored beef? My favorite kind of beef is flavored.
Flavored beef. We've been
I'm an
missing you
ordained
too,
minister, and I'll
flavored
do the
beef.
ceremony for free. Dice, look at that. Weebsmeat.com actually came through.
I'm
Uh,
sorry. Say again.
Weebsmeat.com finally came through. Me and Dice met on there. All right. So next question here. What is one aspect you appreciate about each other in terms of being a creator? Ooh, an earnest question.
Ooh.
Dice, what do you appreciate about me as a creator? Something that you haven't
So,
said. Tell me your deepest feelings about me.
wait. Say the question one more time. I'm slow. I gotta listen to it twice before I answer.
What is one aspect you appreciate about each other in terms of being a creator?
In terms of being a creator, an aspect that I appreciate you in terms of being a creator. Oh, well, I mean, it's just how much you're capable of doing and just how many tools you have in your belt, really. You make thumbnails, you cook up videos, you can edit as well. You make all sorts of thumbnails and you've worked on all sorts of videos. We run a podcast. You've worked with plenty of creators doing all sorts of work. I know you ran a game show in the past. Yeah, versatility. So I think when
I'm a
it comes to
fucking
like,
machine.
yeah, when it comes to like your experience, you've spent a good amount of time and you've put a good amount of work in like all these different fields. So I think when it comes to your opinion on something, I value it because I know you've been there, done that.
And what I appreciate about Dice is he's you knew I'm gonna go like something just like, oh my god, I'm gonna be flagrant about it. Nah, what's good, Jelly? What's good,
Uh,
McCullum?
Jello.
MZ, yeah, I saw your. We'll get to it, brother. Um, what I appreciate about Dice is his lens for like his analytical lens is really strong. Like I don't think y'all really like can appreciate exactly what I'm talking about because a lot of the times with Hishaku Hideout, you guys are getting like our first impressions, our like initial thoughts. We're not sitting down having time to like, um, think about the story or the chapter. You're just getting like, quick thoughts and things like that. And we do like kind of just keep this channel running like that. But Dice is someone that he's really good at taking a step back and being patient, and that analytical lens is something that like I don't personally have. I'm more like approach things like how I feel, and then I kind of just like chase that like that feeling, that emotion, while Dice will not let emotions or like fleeting feelings like affect him in terms of his like how he views things. And that's like something I don't have, so that's something that I wanted to like bring in with the podcast. The idea I had, I wanted someone like that can help slow me down. And I have noticed that I have grown as a creator since then because of like Dice's input. And Jelly with the donation,
Appreciate that. Cool.
$4.99. Appreciate you, Papa. Dad's back with milk, baby. The silk milk. You know us.
Let's go. Let's go.
Shooting the silk
Daddy's
milk.
home.
Play that Usher song. Daddy's. I'm not gonna sing. All right.
Sing for us,
Oh,
Tiberius.
I'll put the auto tune on real quick.
Yeah, let me not. Let me not.
Yeah, you know I'll throw that bitch
That was
off.
a great question, by the way.
All right. Let's see here. All right. What is a Tiberius? Good question. That is literally someone just
What
asked
is
that.
a Tiberius?
I'll give y'all a hint.
What is it?
There's an interesting thing about the name Tiberius. That, it's my middle name is what I tell people, but it's not really my middle name.
It's not your middle name. No way, that's your fucking middle name. Yeah, I remember you saying that for the first time. I was like, I call bullshit on that.
I used to tell my homie's girlfriend, she's real gullible. I used to tell her that's my real middle name. And she just, she literally thinks that's still my middle name, and she's now like married to my homie, and they've been together like over 10 years. So it's been a lie. I've just kept going, and when I started my channel, I couldn't think of a name. I'm like, yo, what about Tiberius? Fuck it.
I mean, I've seen that around. I think it's like I think it's like one of those Greek kind of names, you know?
Yeah, he was a Roman emperor, and not a good one, if I remember correctly.
Not a good one. Look at you.
Here's a question from Jello. Will you take me to a romantic date at Chick-fil-A? You're my number one with the lemonade.
Will you?
If I could crack after, yeah.
Typical man. Only if he can crack.
Yeah, wear something nice. Okay, but now let's look into like a more like actual question. Oh well, we have one here that says, do you LARP? We all LARP. Inherently, human nature is to LARP at some point.
Are people putting down their names in terms of who asked the question?
Yeah,
have most.
Some of them are.
Shout them out when they do. Shout them out.
Yeah. The ones I've done, I've either said like Jello or Rage, but now I'm going back in order. So this is the first one that we have. Typical Ibiki fan. Okay, buddy. Don't you love Hiyuki? You don't even know where your girl's at.
Hey, chill on Hiyuki, bro.
At least I know where Ibiki's at.
Yeah, that is not a flex, bro.
That is not a flex.
He's 6 feet under, bro.
Yeah, bro. But y'all be pushing that man 2 more feet under the ground for no reason. Man's a war hero. A handsome war hero. In fact, there is a question about if I'm going to sign a Natsuki apology form. Steven, was that you that asked that?
Okay.
Yeah, alright, so... But we'll get to it. Let's just go in order now. Alright, they didn't leave a name, but it says, based only on preference, not combat, what is your favorite EB? This is Zoni, coded for real. Mine is the Festering Life Sword Kururushi the Goat. But for real,
you were like,
it's Magatsumi.
I think this is Zoni.
I like bugs. Yeah, this might be Zoni. Something's like telling me it might be. I don't
know. Non-combat. I think it's just Kamiyuri. Zoni's like, it is.
It is.
Spoiler alert.
He puts his head down. It is.
Kamiyuri for me.
Honestly, I think that's a basic ass answer, but like I'm a sucker for like lightning abilities. Cloud Gouger.
Okay, typical Ibuki fan, bro.
Well, I just like lightning. I mean, if you got lightning powers, you're automatically like faster than like most people.
Why is Kamiyuri a basic ass answer? The fuck?
Oh no, I didn't say Kamiyuri is. I think Cloud Gouger is a basic answer.
Oh, okay. I thought you were shitting on me before giving your answer.
No, I plan to do that much more later.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha.
Oh, you know what? I just
Okay,
remembered
yeah.
too. Appreciate everyone pulling up. You know, I know there's no chapter, so y'all pulling up means a lot. Thank y'all. Let's go. Bang. Kumiuri, because it
Easy,
still summons
dude.
baddies. That's one way to look at it.
Let's go. Hey, flavored beef got one. Rage got one. Kid
Hey,
Mo.
nice. The
Shout
stupid
out Mr.
Gmail.
Lack and Stupid Gmail. But
Ah,
there's some familiar names there. People
yeah,
that be
Kid
pulling up
Mo.
on stream.
He's the best guy
Yeah.
around. Okay. Now,
All
let's go to the
right.
next one. This from Mega Zero X. I think they're in chat if they're still in chat still. Um, what is your favorite Studio Ghibli film? And I'll let Dice answer this one. It should be fun and quick.
Oh, it's I've only seen like three.
Oh, you actually saw
I,
three?
I hate you, bro. I hate you. I hate you so much. The way you just passed the ball right now, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I like
Disrespectful.
Princess Mononoke personally. That's the only one I like. I'm not a big
Um,
Ghibli fan to be honest. Good, they're well put together series, just not personally for me.
yeah, listen, I've only seen Ponyo, Spirited Away, and there's a third one which I'm forgetting the name right now. And it was like such a long time ago, the three of them. Um I remember being pretty freaked out by Spirited Away. And I remember Ponyo being a pretty good experience. But again, it's like so many years since I watched these movies.
So
Okay, man.
Spirit Away, the moving. No, that's Howl's Moving Castle. Howl's Moving Castle is the castle one. Yeah, I mean, I still need to watch the one with Robin Pattinson that did the voice for the main character that came out a couple years ago. Yeah, I've been watching the World Cup. What's good, Miker? Corey in the House. That's a good Ghibli film. Yeah, Howl's Moving Castle is the name of the castle one. Spirited Away is a different one. That's kind of like their benchmark movie, though. Um, okay, but good question. I do like those questions that kind of something different, you know.
So wait, which one's yours, you
Oh,
said?
Princess Mononoke.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Sorry.
Holland better score tonight. Facts. I want them to beat England. Norway's gonna do pretty good. All right, so this is Bromius's question.
Romus.
All right, let's see. He says, "What is, in as much detail as you want, your wish list arc?"
Oh fuck.
Kagurabachi arc that you just want to see, or just tell me how you think an arc that you know is going to happen, like the Enchanted Blade selection arc or something like that, you know, or whatever it is.
Oh man, that's a good one. This is a question that I would have loved to think more on because I don't think I've ever really thought about this.
I mean, and real quick, Dice, there's some
Yeah, go ahead.
questions I saw that I think would be
Hmm.
really cool if we made like a like we made content on it, like an actual video. So this might be one of those questions where it's such a good idea that we're just gonna pocket it and put it out as like an actual video to y'all, like we did with the Hawkery one and all that.
Yeah, we'll make sure to shout out the question and who asked it
And as far as the World
if we
Cup
do that.
goes, look, I'll be real. I don't really like the French all that much. But I that boy Mbappe's killing it. You know, like they're fun to watch. Like Olise is really nice. Like that's probably my favorite player. Okay, okay, D the man, that's enough. All right, so we're gonna pocket this one as content.
Yeah, because I mean, just to give an answer now, I guess like a training arc would be pretty cool. Like a training arc, seeing Chihiro train under swordsmen like Natsuki, seeing Hikari train under Shiba, things like that. I think a training arc between some of the older generation and the young bloods would be pretty cool.
Yeah, see. I think would be cool, and this is kind of like, I'll give like a better full like original concept idea for an arc in the video, but like just I think something that would be cool is during like the Enchanted Blade or Blade Wielder selection arc. If like the sword masters actually have like a sparring competition with each other to like prove who's the best, and maybe they allow Akamura to join, and that's how he gets his like sword saint name, because he beat all of them.
Mm, nice.
All right, good question though. What's up,
Yeah.
Morpheus Junior? Junior.
What's good, Morpheus?
All right, next question is by Soapy. Shit, I'm trying to get you, Soapy Days. Let me chill. If you were to, if you were, if you were to bet money on what the last two Enchanted Blade abilities were, what do you think they would be, and what do you think your
Oh,
final ranking for the Enchanted Blades will be?
fuck.
It's another good one.
Okay. So again, just just really speed firing so I don't get stuck thinking too much about it. We don't have a fire blade yet, right? I mean, fuck, we have flame bone.
Yeah, I know.
So
That's
don't
kind of like
think,
the throws a wrench in the whole like.
yeah, because I was gonna say easy fire blade, but like we already have a flame bone, so it's like, ah, shit. Uh, oh,
Yo, check to see if your mic is still the right mic is just still connected. Your audio was like sounded weird for a
oh, good
second.
shout.
Scream and shout and let it out. We scream, oh, we. All right, let me chill. I guess I'll pop in and just the last two Enchanted Blade abilities. Maybe there's one that's gonna be like a covert blade, and they're gonna be more like stealth tactics. Um, you could look at Kumiyuri maybe as something that's like a blade for preservation, and maybe the Pinky's blade will be like a speedster type blade or like a covert like stealth blade. We know that she should have like a blade that enables her to be up front in the battles, because that spread in chapter 85, it kind of shows like Subaru's sword will be one that allows him to like take damage. So maybe his thing is going to be about you know uh like the dude from Fire Force, if any of y'all are familiar with, like when you hit him, he kind of like takes that and then blows it back at you, or kind of like the Black Panther's armor does. So maybe that sword will do something like that. Um, maybe it'll just be like it's hard to really picture exactly what Subaru's blade's gonna do.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This is another one that I because I haven't really thought about this, which is crazy, right? Because I know this is something a lot of people have really theorized about, but I haven't really thought about it one bit. Just like really think about what abilities these other blades might have. Um, you think about Subaru sorcery. Could that give us any sort of indication? Uh, it's tough to say.
Yeah, and then we also have to think like how will that like Rage brings up a good point. Um, like he mentioned something about Kaguri, and thinking about like if Kaguri does get Subaru's blade, the power that that sword has should feel right in the hands of like Kaguri if that does happen. Like the future bearers of that sword, or the next people to wield that sword if that does happen. Um, I could see. Man, it's tough. Like almost like Subaru having like his like the it being a turtle almost like his manifestation, kind of like durable. Um,
That'd be nice.
and then maybe he has like an actual attack ability, of course, because he will have to. And then one's more defensive centered and one's more like to, I can't think of the word. It's literally on the tip of my tongue. Like I know what I want to say, I just can't get it out. But basically absorb the damage and then repel it back. And
Mm.
I do want to see the female bear as kind of like a smoke demon. So I do think something that's going to enhance her like speed, maybe wind, something like that. I know someone said they don't think there will be any more elemental blades, which could possibly be true. That could be the case.
Like a wind and fire, I think would be pretty cool. Just like how Cloud Gouger combines ice and
Yeah,
electricity.
to supplement
Um,
yeah.
yeah,
And
I like seeing Pinky because I do like we talk about her like being a smoke demon, and I do like the speedster idea you just brought up. So I think like that stacked on top of like a wind and fire themed blade, and for Subaru, somebody uh
I think
Steven says,
a magnetic style would be fire.
yeah, I mean that's the thing because we've already seen so many sorceries. You're wondering if it's going to be something similar to like that, it's kind of like Ikato, or if it's going to be something entirely different. There is also like his sword style. What is it? The stand and bone,
Yeah,
something like that.
the big
So
gripper,
maybe
big gripper
Big
style.
Creeper. Um, so I don't know. It's yes. Sebin had said I think Subaru might have the stone related powers. So
Yeah, I
maybe
could see that. And I do
maybe
want to bring up it's Micro Art. He says, "Do y'all think Samura Suzaku healed Azami's injuries?" Yes. I don't think it healed his arms, but I think like saved his life.
yeah. I think Azami's all right, but I've said for a minute, like for a while, that I think we might just see him like in a wheelchair or something.
I mean, bro can't reach into his coin purse. I mean, he makes the coins, but
Yeah, I don't think Samura healed him enough for him to like regrow his limbs.
yeah, because even N10, he did restructure N10, but that's an object, and he didn't fully do it either. Like N10
Mhm.
wasn't completely brought back; it was just left in half. But or maybe it can
Yeah.
revert. I mean, because Ozami did lose his first arm a good bit before he lost the second one.
Mhm.
But I guess to finish this up, do you have like a ranking of like what do you think the Enchanted Blades will be at in terms of like strength?
I mean, I still think Toby Mune in Samura's hands won't be surpassed. I think Cloud Gouger is likely right there with it, just because
Well,
of
Magatsumi's top one, right?
yeah. This is Magatsumi's side. Um, I think it's Toby Mune, Cloud Gouger. I mean, I can only judge a blade based on how it was used by its best wielder, right? So like even though we've only seen Sojo use Cloud Gouger, Misaka was said to get as much fame as Samura during the war. So his feats with Cloud Gouger got to be like in the same ballpark. So I would go Toby Mooney, Cloud Gouger. Um, I do like the Pinky being a smoke demon uh concept, so I'll put her with her blade at third. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and put Kamayuri over Subaru's
I agree.
just because we've seen it and I like that blade. Um, Uruha, you can make the argument that he was a prodigy, but I think Subaru's experience might have led to like better usage of his enchanted blade. Um, but yeah, I'll rank it like that: Toby Mooney, Cloud Gouger, Pinky's blade, Kamiyuri, and then
What
Subaru's,
about N10?
including in 10.
Where are you squeezing him into, or you think he's at
I
the
mean,
bottom?
no, I mean, if I'm including N10, then N10's got to be. I was just not including Magatsumi nor N10 because it's got to be Magatsumi N10 to me.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. By the end game, it's like I agree with that.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, Akka in itself is pretty crazy, and I know Toby Moon is pretty broken.
yeah,
His True Realm Samura is like insane, but
yeah.
I think Enten has the ceiling, as an enchanted blade.
Yeah, and I do think I think Subaru's gonna be like bottom. I think he's gonna be like his sword's not like bottom. Um, then I would think Kumayuri, just because the nature of the blade is a bit different. But I mean that doesn't mean like all these things are deadly. Um, then I think Pinky's blade, then Cloud Gouger. Yeah, then Toby Mune, then Enten, then Magatsumi. And Bromius, what I meant by like him losing his arm early is we really every time we see Samura like revert things back or put things back together, it's always like in the state that it was in right before that happened. So the fact of him losing one arm earlier and then he lost the other arm after, like I'm just saying that if he was able to like revert Azami's arms back, I was just wondering if it would like register him losing his first arm, even though it wasn't, what he was actually like. The form that he's reverting already had only one arm, that type of thing. Look, I gotta go get something real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Entertain the people, Dice. Or you know what? Look, I'll tell you what the
That's
next
cool.
question is.
I mean, we can wait for we can wait, bro. It's all good.
Let me see which one it is. Oh, okay, you could just start. I'll talk about when I get back. That's a
We'll
good
wait for you,
point,
bro.
bro.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, it says well, it's just a what would you want a hypothetical Kagurabachi game to look like?
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll probably still be answering by the time you come back. So, uh, a Kagurabachi game. I mean, I'm I'm a sucker for like third person narrative focused, uh, pretty cinematic games. So for Kagurabachi, I think something along those lines. Um, I think in terms of mechanics, it could be pretty hack and slash. Morpheus, I haven't played Dynasty
Ooh,
Warriors.
Dynasty Warriors. That was literally gonna be my answer.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I used to love
that's what
Dynasty
Morpheus
Warriors
says.
4.
Zoni says Kagurabachi Elden Ring.
Ooh, wait, no,
Yeah.
Kagurabachi Beach Volleyball. Let's go.
Dude, man, I'm not answering that. Yeah, I think like a third person, kind of hack and slash, uh, combat. Maybe you could even go like open world Japan, or maybe that's too much. You could keep it like narrative
Meow,
level
fine shit.
focused. Ghost of Tsushima would also be sick as fuck. Yeah, yeah, that would be pretty cool as well. That's why I said like open world where you can explore the different different areas of Japan. It's be cool if you can like assault Hishaku hideouts.
Hey, Glow. Appreciate you.
Hey, shout out Glow.
I don't know why that didn't show up on my thing. Appreciate you, brother. Good looking out. You're a real one, y'all. Make sure to check out Glow Plasma out.
Yep. Another great bocce creator.
Yep, and he
And he
talks about
covers
all kind
other
of
series,
series.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's a good dude. Good dude. Fun creator. But man, a Dynasty Warriors Kagurabachi game, boy. Me as Ibiki, I would just be sitting on the couch just like him.
Yeah, we know you would, bro.
Oh, that's it. That's the Kagurabachi game I want. The Ibiki Masaka Simulator.
Simulator.
And you just live out your life, The baddies come through because you know that man's handsome. Or give me old like the old Ninja Turtle side scroller game. I don't know what those are called. I'm a LARPer when it comes to video games, but
All right, what's the next question?
but Kagurabachi beach volleyball game would go hard. Like I'm using Sumi and Hiyuki.
Okay, man. I got Mama Soga. Mama Mama, what's her face? Uh, Fuck, what's Yuki's last name? I forgot. Kakari, something like
Kagari,
that.
Kagari.
Kagari. I got Mama Soga, Mama Kagari, and I feel like there's another clan Mama. I'm forgetting.
Chiaki. A
Yeah,
beat 'em up.
Chiaki, for sure. Or beat him up. Side
You know
scrolling beat
what?
him up would go so
Chat,
hard.
there's no need to take personal attacks at me. Hey, I ain't no bum. I bought my wife a car today. What'd y'all do?
Yo,
Start
imagine
the.
the side scrolling beat him up as a zombie, just running through Kamunabi
Oh,
HQ.
that would be so hard. Like, bro, like y'all ever played that old like Ninja Turtles game that's like that? That game used to go, or this the Simpsons had a game like that. Them bitches were so gangster. They used to have the Simpsons one
Oh
in Chuck E.
man.
Cheese. That's how old I am. Flavor Beef, a game where Chihiro and Hakuri kiss just a little bit.
uh,
Although Choso Glazer got Kiri and Sumi on the team, respectable. Man, give me Itsuo on his old ass in a 2-piece. Let's go.
uh,
All right, next question. From Haywood Griffin, what are some of y'all's favorite music artists, groups, or whatever?
Fuck, I'm like,
See, Dice really does overthink things, y'all. Cause like I read that question, I know what like, Kanye's my go.
I just, um,
Yo,
yeah,
Zoni.
I don't know. I've listened to all sorts of music. I really liked Linkin Park as a kid.
Ooh, edgy.
Yeah, I listened to a lot of Eminem.
I'm surprised you're not
I
white.
like Damian Marley. No, I'm not exactly, no. um, so yes, Damian Marley, Eminem and Linkin Park is music I listened to as a kid. Um, I listened to a lot of Bad Bunny, especially when I was like in high school.
Boricua.
Yeah. Um,
I used to be throwing ass to Bad Bunny. Y'all heard it here first.
I'd be throwing Bad Bunny. Yeah. I listened to a lot of fuck, I'm forgetting the name of this DJ I've been hooked with.
DJ Academics.
I listened to a lot of. No, not academics. Fuck no. I fuck with Kendrick. I like J. Cole as well. I like EDM.
Okay, buddy. We don't need your laundry list here.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
I've
shuffled through like the kind of music I really listen to so much in the last couple of years.
See me,
it's crazy.
I'll listen to. You give me some good R&B, I'll go jump on that or some Sade, Blink 182, of course. Green Day, but also like Kanye. Who else am I listening to right now? I do like some Apollo G stuff, like his first 2 albums. Sorry about that.
Apollo G, I've listened to a couple of songs.
Kid Cudi, love Kid Cudi. Yeah, Kid Cudi and Kanye really like. I mean, I can't tell you. I would love to see just how many hours I've listened to Kanye and Cudi, like just to see how many hours I've actually spent on that. Why I feel like Dice is LARPing now. Like the man's on a Billboard website just calling out artists.
No, LARPing who? Those are all artists I genuinely really like. Yeah, somebody put Zoni shouted out Tame Impala, Glass Animals, and Kanye's. I fuck with a couple of Tame Impala's and Glass Animal songs.
And see, like old Kendrick, like that Section 80 stuff. Oh man, that shit was bumping back in the day.
Bro, Good Kid, Mad City is my favorite album of his.
Yeah,
probably one of my favorite albums about.
Sing About Me.
Yeah.
See, for
Yeah, I
Cuddy,
haven't listened to that whole album in a good minute.
The Legend of Mr. Rager, like Man on the Moon 2, I for sure have put like over 1,000 hours on that album. Gun to the back of your head, name 5 Linkin Park songs. All right, Jelly, you don't have to do that,
Five
Dice.
Linkin Park.
Don't let them bait you. Don't let them bait you.
ADHD by Kendrick, yeah, definitely
Yeah.
good song. Yeah.
Good question.
I used to really fuck with Cole, man.
See, I only liked the sideline story or whatever it was, the one we had Cold World.
What? No, man. 2014 Forest Hills Drive is his best album.
I've never been big on Cole.
I fuck with Cole. I kind of started listening to him late. Well, I mean, not late because he's had a long career now, but I really started listening to him in 2014.
I used to like A Boogie. He was just one random like rapper that I like his
hoodie. Boogie with a hoodie?
Yeah, I used to call my dog M Boogie with the hoodie. But like hoodie season is actually pretty good. Oh, and like Fabulous, I love Fabulous. You know, like his old shit, like his freestyles and shit were always cool. But I mean, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is my GOAT album, obviously.
Yeah, there's a lot of artists that I'm just blanking on right now. I used to have I had my 90s alternative phase as well. So.
All right. Well, the next question is a JJK question, but we're not going to answer it because it's like it would require us to talk about spoilers, and we don't want to spoil anybody.
But what is it though? What is it? What's the question?
It says, so do you think if Granny, it says the lady from Shibuya, but I'm pretty sure he's talking about Granny Ogani. Yeah, the one that revived Toji was still alive during the big battle that's upcoming. And we had an alliance with Granny Ogani, would it have changed the finals in the grand scheme? Well, I guess honestly, no, it wouldn't, because the truth is, where we ended up, we technically didn't lose much. You know, like, we actually came out pretty clean.
Yeah, I don't know how to answer that question, especially
without getting
into. Yeah. I'll just say I agree with you.
All right. This is from La. You know, they be in chat. It says, we know that the Mikaboshi's royal family was overthrown by the people. Do you think we will get a closer look into the people who led the revolution? My theory is that if Chiaki was sent there, she will be the one who will lead the rebels. Ooh, that's kind of a, you know, if she ever does set foot on Shikoku, I think that would be a cool dynamic.
Princess Leia, Did
you just make a Star Wars reference?
Yeah, I did.
Nerd. I'm just playing.
I don't think we'll get like a real focus on those that lead the revolution if it isn't Chiaki. If it is Chiaki, which is a great, you know, I think it's a great idea in itself, then obviously, yeah. But if it isn't, I think it's something more that will happen. And the characters we know will react more so than, you know, be a part of it, really.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna step foot on Shikoku. Damn, Dice, they really come.
Dice is loving Star Wars now too. Never changed.
Yeah, guys, I've been working on heat on these wallpapers. I mean, I still gotta clean them up, but just the first stream with them, so I gotta make sure they loop better. But anyways, let's.
I don't think we'll focus too much. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say, but right now, I'm probably wrong. But yeah, I don't think we'll see too much of those guys.
Okay, so this is from Mario. It says, for Dice, what are 3 manga/anime that you say are near 10 out of 10? He probably only read 3, so it'd be interesting what his answer is.
No, I mean manga. Okay, so I'll say anime first because it's much easier.
Or you just said just put them both together. You know, it could be anime or manga.
Oh, it wasn't 3. It wasn't 3 and 3.
No, it just says manga/anime.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So So yeah, so easy first two would be Attack on Titan and Neon Genesis Evangelion. And then three would probably be ReZero. Stories that I think are like absolutely ridiculous. Just like great.
Gotcha. And there is a part 2 to this question for me. For Tiberius.
Yeah, go ahead.
How is bro? Kidding. For real, if you could compare Kagurabachi's run in terms of attention, story consistency with some new gen manga. Okay, I'm guessing. Alright, Mario. Look, first off, sentence structure is important. That's what I'm going to tell you. Go back to school. You're too worried about making movies and film just because you go to art school. So let me tell you something. I'm just playing. That's my boy. We appreciate that, Mario, you participating. But for me, if I can compare Kagurabachi's run, the thing is, like, and this is just the truth, or just how I see it anyway. JJK's like influence and run in modern Shonen Jump is hard to like really replicate. You know, think about like how they hit 100 copies in 100 manga volume circulation, 100 million before like Hunter x Hunter. Of course, Hunter x Hunter is like hiatus the whole time, but still, like, just the fact of, you know, JJK's is like been on publication less than 10 years and, you know, hit 100 million. It's so I don't think it's as crazy as that, but I will say that Kagurabachi is like making noticeable leaps up in terms of like volume sold. Like they're all over 100,000 on their new volumes. So it may not get to the JJK point, but I think when you like kind of sort out like One Piece and JJK out of the equation, like Kagurabachi is going to be like at the top. Like I think that maybe something more akin to like, because My Hero Academia has also hit 100 million, but they just don't have like the kind of attention that JJK has. So I could see maybe it being more like a My Hero Academia in terms of like its run, if that makes sense. But what do I know?
Yeah, what do you know?
Oh, fuck. Not much. I know Chad be turning on me and you. I love it when they turn on you. I hate it when they turn on me.
No, they would never.
They love us. I love them. I'm in love, actually. All right. Next question by Splens. What do you think would happen if Bachi attempted to Shibuya incident? I have Uruha for Todo, Chihiro for Yuji, Hakuri for Megami, the Masumi for Mei and Wiwi, Ikuto for Nanami, Kiri for Maki, Shirakai for Naobito. They retain the same fights as their. Yeah, that's a very deep question. It'll take forever.
Oh, if we replace, are they saying we replace everybody?
Yeah.
In the Shibuya with the Kagurabachi characters?
Yeah, now that's a video idea.
Oh my god, poor Hakuri, bro.
Yeah.
Poor Hakuri. Because I'm just thinking, like, all this shit, like, I mean, everybody obviously went through the ringer in Shibuya, but, like, Megami, like, putting Hakuri in Megami, oh, God.
Yo, and it's funny to think about Ro and Sumi as Wee and Mei Mei. And Moku's just, he's just the one of the birds that Mei Mei uses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Kagurabachi just scales above JJK, you know. Literally the first arc, they have a lightning, someone using lightning and shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could argue that Chihiro with Vincent would probably solve a lot of issues going on.
Kuro shreds, Bam and Kuro shred, GG's. Ends, it should be ends. Maybe that's just the answer.
Yeah.
Or now, fuck it. Itsuo Shirakai is there.
There is no Suguna in Shibuya if it's Chihiro instead of Yuji.
Yeah, and as soon as Chihiro, if we say like, well, you ain't got to join, Papa. That's a beautiful thing.
Okay, my girl.
Like with Shirakai there, as soon as like if you want to say Chihiro turns into Sukuna and like Sukuna pops out, Itsuo Shirakai just caps him. All right, Move on from that one. And speaking, let me not even start on this dude. I was about to go. Splens with another question. Says, do you read Ichi the Witch or Centuria? And if not, could you try, please? I do read Centuria. Centuria is very, very good. Dice, do you read any of those?
No, I do not.
Thought so. But yeah, I have read the first volume of Ichi the Witch.
Thought so.
I'll
Okay.
probably check it out, or finish it and catch up at some point. When one cheek closes, another opens. I think Confucius said that. Moku's the goat? I don't know about that. Alright, let's see. No one left a name here. Could you rank the most talented people in Bocce, the top 10? I mean, I think that's a pretty strong video idea. Like the Shibuya one, we kind of already answered, because they're just going to cap them. But this one, ranking the most talented people, I mean, I guess could you just, is there any like characters that stand out to you? You don't really have to rank them because, that would take a minute. But when you think about talent and Kagurabachi, who pops in your brain?
Obviously Chihiro. I think Hakuri. Um,
Yeah, Hakuri for sure.
obviously Shiba. Uh, Azami.
Hirohiko's a good shout.
Hirohiko. How did I not even think about Hirohiko? Yeah, Hirohiko definitely. Hirohiko's probably, like Roman says, I don't know if top one, but definitely up there.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
Um,
Akamura, Hirohiko, Hakuri. Those are like the people that
Akama,
really like
yeah, yeah,
stand out. And Ibiki.
yeah.
Oh, I mean, Uraha, he 17, being a sword bearer. They made a big deal about it.
Yeah, Uruha was considered a prodigy, right, Mike? um, yeah, yeah. I think we pretty much listed
Yeah, a good
what would to
chunk.
me make up the most talented in Kagurabachi list.
Let me tell you who's not on that list. Moku. Capiche?
Yeah, I mean,
All right, let's see. Next question. All right, no one left a name here. If you could have one innate sorcery for Kagurabachi in real life, what are you choosing? Ooh, Storehouse is pretty clutch.
one. I'm sorry. See the question again?
If you could have one innate sorcery from Kagurabachi in real life, what are you choosing? Itazura's clutch, Storehouse,
Yeah, it would
Kuratsuchi.
probably be Itazura or Storehouse.
Yeah, I mean, those are the most useful.
Yeah, Itazura. I would probably choose Itazura.
Yeah, I mean, like, because you got to think, like, usability, like, Storehouse and Itazura is just right there. I mean, especially Storehouse.
Yeah, Wicked Trick.
You're a wicked trick.
Just because I like to travel, teleporting to a different country just sounds fun.
Ooh, he's got
Yeah,
He's got
feel that,
culture.
Bromas.
He likes to travel. Yeah, prophecy.
Is prophecy an innate sorcery?
I don't want it if it is. No, I do not want that. You gonna see me getting all my
Yeah,
makeup put on, looking like Chiaki one day? Just depressed as fuck.
yeah,
Oh, Subaru
yeah. I would not want
sorcery. That's a really good idea. That D the man. That's the first good thing you said in this chat ever.
that. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
good one, Dita man. Yeah, that is true.
having lightning. Yeah, I mean just
Yeah,
speed aspects for sure.
bad clips. Yeah, yeah. Good shout. Yeah,
That's a good question.
I would still probably. I mean, Subaru sorcery is multiplication. That's what it's called.
Yeah,
Or am I making that shit up? Okay.
he just says my sorcery is multiplication. It didn't really have
Yeah,
like a actual name or nothing.
yeah. It's probably it then.
Ooh, the pine
Um,
tree.
no, not a fucking pine tree.
Okay, my bad, D the man. That's second good, right thing you said. But cook, cook.
Yeah, those are all good ones. Multiplication or Wicked Trick would probably be my answer.
All right, let's see. All right, the next question they left blank. Do you think Aryu is stronger than Samura? That's a good question.
This is
I mean, War
peaks. How do I say it?
Aryu versus War Samura? Yes, for sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean,
But now we know
I
Samura got
mean,
stronger after the war, technically.
yeah. If it's Kyoto Samura, as in present day Samura, I don't think Aryu stands a chance. If it's both of them in their war, we have seen nothing from Samura.
And we haven't really seen it.
I,
Aryu's like full,
I,
like, you know what I mean?
yeah, I wouldn't be like, yeah. I'm just gonna go Samura, based off like most recently in Kyoto
Yeah, I'd say if it's
and
like
Kyoto and
Kyoto Samura, I think they might go band for band. Black Flame Samura, got it for sure.
oh, I mean, yeah, Black Flame Samura is almost a bit unfair.
A Moku apology form, I don't even think Moku knows about that, like being a real thing.
Bro. There's no way Moku's ever getting
How's Moku got
anything
like?
close.
How's Moku got riders like that? That's what, and that's how you know Kagurabachi's lit because Moku got shooters.
Yo, Toto's more deserving of riders than Moku. I'm just gonna say.
That's 100% facts. All right, this is another one with no name. It says if you had to rank all EB abilities, bearing in mind who is using them for. So for e.g., Suzaku is not automatically S tier because it's Samura using it. Where would you want them?
Wait, I'm sorry. Repeat, bro. I'm
Basically
so sorry.
rank all the enchanted blade abilities, just the abilities themselves.
Oh, okay, and then not in terms of strength based on the user.
Correct, yeah.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
malediction top one. You know.
Yeah, because Magatsumi, even if it's impossible to separate like the damage or the strength when it comes to Magatsumi, because it's literally life drain. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think, God, yeah, okay. I like Akka just because that's kind of a cheat, kind of cheating. Um, Butterfly
Butterfly.
and Dragonfly.
Yeah, butterfly.
Yeah,
Go crazy. Butterfly go brr.
I like May from Cloud Gouger. I like Banquet. I like both of Kamiyuri's abilities, Banquet and Play. Um,
I would hate that Dita, man.
yeah, I would probably have probably Kamiyuri's abilities, Butterfly and Dragonfly, along with Akka, up there in terms of my favorite ability.
Yeah, I mean, like the thing about like Kuro is like basic as hell. Like, you know, sure, Kuro Shred, like, it comes in clutch, but just as like an ability, like, it's not, you know, putting buildings back together and shit.
Yeah, Butterfly's better.
Yeah, like Suzaku, like, yeah, like Bad Clip said, like Suzaku's like awesome. You know, it's got
Oh,
it
Suzaku,
does
yes,
so
of
much.
course.
It does so much.
But then again, Suzaku is only as good as it is because of Samura's True Realm. Base Suzaku,
Even
I
baseline, it
almost
still
have to like,
it healed. It was healing, like, because remember that guy made a whole
yeah,
painting over it. It was fanboying over Samura in the war, and like,
yeah.
so just as ability, the way it functions still is pretty, like,
Yeah,
dope.
that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true.
I mean, and then lightning, like using lightning, like that's using lightning, you're automatically like dope. Like,
Yeah, shout out Sojo and Natsuki.
and Ibiki.
Eh.
Yeah, the cooldown on Butterfly and Centipede, like, yeah, it sucks. But like, I mean, they need that. Like, I'm surprised Akamura's just like, you know what? No, fuck that. No cooldown. You know? The way that he be moving in the series. Alright. Oh, this is another. No name. It says, could you rank every named innate sorcery and bocce? I couldn't even name
Bro.
them. I mean, I know there's Invincible, like that's Norisaku Matikas, the Daruma sorcerers, you know, they got that. I mean, what is it?
We could probably do a video on that one, honestly.
Yeah, like Shiyumi's got a named one. There's a bunch. That's something that we probably have to do content on. I mean, but it is interesting to
Yeah,
talk about the
yeah,
actual, you know, the actual innate sorceries. Yeah, like coin. All right.
yeah.
Let's see. Does
Coin's
Suzaku
great.
affect the soul? I would say
Does Suzaku
no.
affect the soul?
I would say no because it's not even a concept really. Gansui, yeah, that's Shiyumi's.
Yeah, I don't think no. No. If he's invincible, what can I say? I like that joke. That joke always cracks
That
me
was
up.
good. Let's see. The man in Tiberius. What if Moku reveals to have a lightning sorcery as well? Would you hate him for? Would you hate for him still outweigh your love of? Oh my God, lightning. Look, let me tell you something about Moku. If that man
Oh
has
god.
lightning, at most he's he's taser worthy. He's not a lightning strike, and that man. I'm telling you, he's farting out
He's
little.
taser.
He's farting out little like lightning strikes.
He's taser level.
Yeah,
Uh,
like Mr. Inazuma, they would try to like make legends about lightning, and then they see him walk in, they're like, shh, let's stop talking about lightning. All right, Sebin. Okay, here's Sebin. He says, Dice, why are you so handsome? He didn't say that. Which Hishaku member is
him.
going to get their name revealed next? I got an opinion on that. What about you, Dice?
I think it'll be Genist.
Me too. Oh, no, not Best Genius. Excuse me. Hashaku. I think we will get Hashaku's name at some point in this flashback.
I think you're wrong.
Well, wouldn't be the first time.
I'm just messing. Dicey's lying.
Oh, well, oh wait, here's Sebin again. He did say 2 dice. Are you going to talk about eating booty in the next video?
I already answered that. I said no, I'm not.
Oh, that's right. He's not going to make content on it, but he didn't say if he does or not. Oh, to Tiberius, will you sign Natsuki Misaka apology form if Ibiki turns out to be ugly and fraudulent? No, why would I apologize to someone for having a bum brother?
I mean, he would deserve an apology if Ibiki turns out to be a bum, just because of how much you've shit on him to glaze Ibiki's bum ass, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something about Natsuki.
No, don't tell me anything.
That man
actually.
is middle-aged, and he's talking like he shops at Hot Topic.
So what, bro?
So what? Yeah, hey, man,
Let him be.
get it how you live. Enjoy your life. But
That's sad.
I'm not signing a Natsuki apology form. See, because I like Natsuki a little bit. Y'all just be y'all be backing me into a corner where I gotta swing my way out. And usually
a little bit isn't enough.
Yeah, it's gotta be Natsuki is catching the blows. Fart Man.
I mean, you don't gotta.
Oh look, D the man is Fart Man. This is his other name.
Somebody says my goat is chopped. You can have an ugly goat. Who are you talking about, Zoni?
I don't have bad taste in men. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, literally.
Facts. I'd be like that. It's a bad habit. But let me tell you something.
Oh man.
Let me whisper in your ear. All right, Fart Man's next up.
I love you, bitch.
Oh wait, where's that at? That's right. You just reminded me, fool. You know what? Like this is our first ever gonna be our soundboard. Oh, that's right. I don't think I sent it in here, did I? Oh no, I know where I sent it. But Yo, oh, here it is.
I like you, bitch. I like you, bitch.
Oh, you guys can't hear it, but the stream will be able to hear it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. Enigma probably
Itzura, probably
Azura.
by the
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
All right, but Fartman says, what abilities do you think the other two EBs will have, plus Kumiri's third ability? We talked about the other two Enchanted Blades earlier, but, what do you think Kumiri's third ability is?
You had a theory that I really liked that it was something like clones,
Yeah, and
kind of, right?
but with like
Now
Subaru,
Subaru has
yeah,
it.
it
Yeah,
kind of
bro.
messes that up.
Yeah, and the thing is, I really like that when I thought it made sense, like thematically. I thought it would like, in terms of like, it lines up pretty well with the other abilities. I really like that one. It's very unlikely now with Subaru's sorcery reveal. Um, so I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll let you go first if you have something.
Well, I mean, I did come up with the whole like shadow clone thing like long ago. I made a video on it like over a month ago now. But or not a video on that, but I think I mentioned it in a video I talked about Hirohiko.
Hmm.
I mean, the student of freedom, like that whole theme going with like his character arc, the Orons being a spirit manifestation. It's kind of like everything is kind of like banquet play. Everything, in fact, where his like first big fight with Chihiro, like most of it took place in a theater. Like they interrupted a play. Um, you know, and I'm just trying to figure out how to like conceptualize the third ability, because he also says something about in a fight he thinks about like using the third ability, but then he like says no, I need something
Hmm.
more, and I forget what he says, but that also kind of lends to it. Uh, so
He just says that he wants to put more effort into the previous ability. He doesn't really say that he needs like
okay.
something specific.
And I mean, I really don't have anything to be honest. I mean, because it also would have to relate to like Uruha, using the, like I talked about earlier, like the previous
Mm.
enchanted blade wielders. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a 1-to-1 match, but it should fit. Yeah, see, it's all like kind of those ideas that they kind of draw upon is not anything more of like a physical sense.
Yeah, exactly. I like what you're saying, Black Enigma. Have you noticed how Kamiri's abilities are like psychic in nature, sense manipulation, telekinesis? Maybe the next one's is something psychic esque too. I completely agree. It's just kind of hard to wrap my head around, or more so come up with something on the spot. Really.
Yeah, I don't have right now. I don't have an answer for you, but when we're gonna get back to streaming, and I'll definitely try and cook something up. Slide in my DMs, Papa, whoever you are. Um, all right, this one doesn't have a name. It says, I was wondering, do you think Chiaki and Yura are connected? I say this because when Chiaki has a vision of what will happen to Kunishige if she doesn't fulfill her duty, looks identical to Yura's memory of the destroyed house. Could this mean he went to Kunishige for help and he abandoned / disappeared, which led to his wife? Let me take this one real quick. So I think the whole thing with Chiaki seeing, because that was Yura's house, just Yura's not standing there like in the original panel presentation. But I think the whole point of that is that moment, that is like the beginning of Kunishige's end. That's when Yura comes up with this plan. That's when Yura starts to move, and Yura is the one directly responsible for, or not directly responsible for the death of Kunishige Rokihira. So I think that whole thing is just showing that like Chiaki is gonna gain some. Chiaki's gonna gain some, self autonomy. She's gonna decide herself what she wants to do. But I think it's saying that like her doing that basically is gonna like set the future emotion for Kunishige to die. Like, because she did this, you know, that's the cause. Her choosing what she wanted, whatever that choice may be, the effect is going to be, you know, eventually lead to Yura losing his wife. But I don't think they're connected. I don't think that means they're necessarily connected. I know there's a lot of theories going on with Chiaki and Yura. They have like the similar little eye marks and all that. But now, you know, who knows? Maybe Yura is the son of the original Princess Soga. It just says that, but she died before she could have a worthy, you know, basically a girl. But that does, maybe she had a child that's a boy, and maybe that's how they could be connected. But I don't think they're like, you know, connected. Maybe other than that, I think that would be the only way. I'm sorry, I was yapping.
No, I mean, we've talked about this a good bit on the pod and in previous streams as well. My stance is basically to not regurgitate what I've said before. Is that like, yeah, there's a lot to that teases at a potential literal connections, like you said. Like, there's the eye marks, there's the Yura bringing up his own prophecy to Samura. Most recently, her vision of Yura's house without Yura. Um, you can kind of look at all those things, and it could foreshadow a literal connection, right? I right now I'm more of the mind that the connection is more symbolically. Like you said, I think you bring up a good point in terms of like how both Chiaki's actions and Yura's actions will lead to Kunishige's death. I think the more we see of Chiaki in the following, in this arc, I think will also kind of lend itself to more of those symbolic, that symbolic connection. Um, so yeah, I don't think it's a literal connection, but more so just characters that kind of haunt the narrative in different ways.
Yeah, they indirectly affect. Well, one indirectly affects the other. You know, because
And they're like a product. They're
yeah,
both a product of the same thing, really, just kind of like in different ways. I'm really waiting on that because I think Hokuzono's cooking something when it comes to Chiaki and Yura. Again, even if it isn't literal, it's kind of like the Yura and Akamura kind of similarities before everything went down, right? Where he was like in the same pose and people were like, it was different, right? To Yura's similarities with Chiaki, but more so where people were looking at both of these characters and you could kind of like analyze what exactly the similarities and parallels, whether that be in terms of their presence in the story or their actual like characters, right? Themes and such and whatnot.
yes, themes and such.
So yeah. So I think
Uh,
Hokuzono's still cooking in that department.
yeah, it said Chiaki's a princess and Kunishige is a peasant. Yeah, I think I titled one of the podcast episodes one time, the princess and the peon.
And the peon, yeah.
Yeah. All right. We threw out 5 more gifted subs. Shout out to Bad Clips. Now, you know, a member. We do plan on getting back to like putting out member first content and members only content to give y'all a little something. All right, let me see. I wonder why is not the alerts not working now. Yeah, I'll play with it later. I'm gonna play with it later. Did this dude?
How many more questions do you want to do? You want to stay another half an hour live, or
yeah, we could do that. If we'll do like another half hour and then call it. And
okay, cool.
All right, it's my bad.
What were you saying?
I think this dude Polar. I did a thumbnail for him. I think bro like he was drinking last night, and bro was like he drunk paid me. He's like, I'm drunk, but here's your payment, goat. And I think he just paid me again for the same thumbnail. I gotta send him.
Shout out Polar, man.
Okay.
Another stream, another loss. Huh? What you mean, Mango? I think would add to yours nobody thematic. If Chiaki and Soga clan are dead at the present day, I can imagine the prophecy being to him as a sudden or outlier event similar to Chiaki's situation.
Oh, I think Mal's talking about
Interesting.
memberships. You know what? You know,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
in a good
sorry,
mood today.
Mouse.
I'm in a good mood today. You know,
Do you guys subscribe to the idea that six guardians?
now look, I got y'all. Hopefully, Miles gets this. Karasu. Nope. Sorry, bud.
Damn it!
You just not built like that.
Oh, don't tell him that. You are built like that, okay, Mango? Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. um,
Okay.
because we don't really know if they were all on the front lines. Do you subscribe to the idea that six guardians equals five EB users? Black Enigma, do you mean if we think that basically if the five wielders could beat the six guardians? Because you say we don't really know if they were all on the front lines on, on both sides, because the same applies to both.
But yeah, I think
Or I
Ari's.
guess the
I think
same
Ari
applies
was
more
gonna
so to
hold back
guardians.
and defend
Yeah.
Shikoku, while like and Akamura obviously won't be there. So I think the five guardians will be on the battlefield, and the other five enchanted blade wielders will clash with them in the battlefield.
Yeah, we also don't know how the enchanted blades get rolled out onto the battlefield as well. We just don't know. But I guess to answer your question, no. I mean, I guess not really, not really, no. I guess my answer is not really no. Not really no. Um,
Karasu, what's good, buddy? He said,
or
"Are we?" He says he's invaded our stream. The Kabanabi HQ's in here. Wouldn't be the first time. He's excited for the chapter coming in August. You have no idea, bro.
yeah, what's good, Karasu? It's a long wait, but we're always excited for Bachi, whether it's 1 day away, 1 week away, or 1 month away.
I miss those Saturday nights thinking, "Ooh, I'm gonna wake up, read a chapter, talk to Dice, my buddy." All right, next question. Try to get through a couple more before we end the stream. Can you see Hakuri becoming a barrier vessel to supercharge himself with spirit energy to make up for his brain damage? Personally, I can't. I don't even know if Hakuri's brain's already like mashed potatoes, and it takes that ritual. You know, that ritual takes time, and I don't think they have the know-how to actually like do that ritual. You know, because now the Kabanabi, that's their thing, and I mean we do have Ichiki, sure, but there's like a scroll that you need, or it's all kind of things. So I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I just bluntly I can't really see that. They said like Hakuri becoming a barrier vessel is what they said.
Yeah, core station vessel.
Yeah, no, core station vessel, no. Yeah, shout out Glow Plasma and Karasu. That's the half of the Kamunabi HQ. You guys go check them out.
Yeah, I feel like they're almost like the Wu Tang of Kagurabachi content creators because I feel like I don't know how deep their group is, but like I think they got Reg now too. Of course,
Yeah, they got some
Cal.
goats.
Yeah, I mean, I did an episode with them. It was me and Shiny was in there. It was fun.
Yeah, shout out Shiny as well.
All right. That is not a question. Okay. Totally Not Jello says, "Will you take me to a romantic date at Chick-fil-A?" Oh, I brought that up already.
You brought that up already.
Well, I just want to make sure you're still down.
Not me.
Yeah, you.
Oh, that included me. That wasn't to you.
It's gonna be I'm taking both of y'all on a romantic date to Chick-fil-A. You're my number one
Okay, I
with the
guess.
lemonade.
All right. Okay, I'm down.
Yeah, you down?
I won't play hard to get.
I said we cracking.
We not cracking.
All right. So Hokuto fan 225 says, "Yo, how strong do you think Hokuto's puppet is?" Hokuto the goat. Yeah, that's a decent question.
This is like Zoni, but for Hokuto.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
this
that
is
version.
Hokuto Zoni. I
Okazoni.
love y'all. uh, Black Enigma. We'll get to that in a minute. In a minute. That's always a good conversation to have. Um, Dice says the community we're tired of the Tsundere act. What?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for speaking the truth.
Look, anyways, the question. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
How strong do you think a Hokuto
Oh,
puppet
puppet,
is?
Hokuto's puppet.
I mean,
Um,
I think they're probably beneath beneath the you think would you think Kiri would be able to take one out?
I think Kiri would probably go high diff for the Hokuto's puppet.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. Cuz I mean I think Natsuki cleans it up,
Yeah,
obviously obviously
Gita
Azami
Man
splatted
says.
one.
Yeah, it's funny how Hokuto has a worse version of Subaru sorcery. Me and Tiberius actually did talk about that.
I
About
mean
like it would be interesting to see a matchup between those two.
like imagine, oh man. Imagine if he
Obviously,
could multiply the
Subaru.
swords that he carries and he's just walking around with like 5 of his EBs. Just dude.
It's funny.
Uh but
Yeah,
so you think
Hokuto,
like
let's see
Kiri's
for
like
like
the baseline level of like if you think
yeah,
it
I say they're like Kiri level. Yeah, I think Hokuto's puppets are like Kiri level.
and like if you think because I mean Hokuto is easy dealing with like Kiri. I mean she was under the effects of bingo sorcery if I remember correctly, but
Yeah,
still
but like
I mean
still, yeah.
so I think like the gap is pretty safe. So if you think a character's
No.
stronger than Kiri, they could beat one, and if you think a character's weaker than Kiri, they probably not beating a puppet. Oh, he's not racist. Hold on. Everything else you said is true, but he's not racist.
If anything, only one of those is true.
Oh my god.
Uh,
And it's crazy because it's probably the last one.
Nah, I'm not saying nothing, okay, man? Don't be throwing accusations at me, all right?
Oh,
I want to get back to Black Enigma's question. Been seeing people bring this up again, so I'll just ask here: we feeling Akamura will be the final villain, or Yura? You and me like to have this conversation every once in a while. So where are you standing right now? Because I think things haven't really changed
yeah, I mean
for us. We can knock this out real quick.
I think Akamura's got a better chance. Yeah, I think there's almost like an argument that could be made that maybe even Hatshaku has a decent chance of being a final villain. Excuse me, final villain. But
Yeah, I've
Yura,
seen
I, I,
talk on Twitter.
yeah,
Go ahead, go ahead.
I just think Yura's character. I think he's his character arc is kind of like I can see it like kind of not being a complete like turn, but like I can almost see him turning on Akamura. Yura's still a villain, but like kind of not necessarily helping, but like just kind of like I don't even know. Like, I don't want to say assisting, but knowing that Akamura is like fucked in the head. But I think Akamura is just the easy, clear cut as of right now,
Yeah,
anyway.
agreed. I think it's Sakamura. I think it's Sakamura.
Final
I
villain
think
would
if
be
Yura's
Giyu.
gonna Giyu Soga.
He ain't making out of this flashback.
Yeah, I think if Yura sticks around, his character arc will be very different. I don't think it'll be really.
Yeah, I think his
But I've
own.
seen people
I
theorize
think him
that
like
he'll.
coming to the realization of like he's like kind of like you're too deep into like the human condition almost. Like he's in too deep on that human condition aspect, and I think him seeing it like what he thought was like this golden world of like perfectness, he's seeing like it's tainted.
Yeah, but I've also seen people think that like Akamura gets defeated and then Yura picks up the blade and somehow gets an even crazier power buff, which is like
But There's also
I
people that like
I
Moku.
don't know. Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I like Yura more as a character, by the way.
Same.
Yura's,
My goat, number
you
one.
know, yeah, but Akamura just feels like he has everything going for him as the main antagonist. It's all there.
And I will
I
say,
don't see why
yeah.
it would not be him.
And like for the Hatshaku thing, like I don't want it to be that, but like I think there's at least an
Me neither.
argument to be had for him to like and it said like Enigma says the Hatshaku thing would feel like Black Zetsu all over again. Black Zetsu was executed poorly. There's still a long time. There's a lot of Kagurabachi left for Hokuzono to basically make that realization or make that reveal feel rewarding. Because I mean, Hatshaku was the first villain we saw. He's in chapter 1. You know what I mean? Like, so he's been there, and there's enough building blocks to make it to execute it properly. Not saying that's what I want, but
Yeah, I mean, what I want from Hatshaku is really
to die.
is just a guy for no, it's just for him to be a guy that like just wanted to see something through, right? Like whatever it is and whatever his motivations are, I don't want him to be the villain that was like in the shadows twirling his mustache like, oh, this was my plan from the whole time, just like him and him in the center, right, like pulling the strings. No, I want him to like, yeah, pull some sort of strings in terms of like leading things to happen, but all for the sake of just seeing something through, right? Not necessarily because he wants to remain like on top, like king of the hill when it's all said and done, but just more so trigger
God damn it,
something.
Bobby.
So yeah, that's like the kind of character I would like Hatshaku to be.
Yeah, in reality, he's probably just a dude with bad fashion sense looking for a new hat. But Lawpus Rule says, how strong is Itsuo Shirikai? Man,
I don't know.
he gotta be old as fuck. That man is old as hell, but he's still strong as hell. I guarantee you that.
Well, if you ask Shiny, he's like he'll find a way to argue that he's like top one with Akamura.
He's Ukazane so good level.
Itsuo. I mean, there's probably no better swordsman other than Akamura.
I'm sorry, better swordsman than Akamura?
No, he's probably like he's the best swordsman other than Akamura.
Oh no,
like,
sorry, I
there's no
didn't hear
better
you. I
swordsman.
wasn't sure what you said. I didn't hear it.
Yeah. I just like I don't think there's a better swordsman than Itsuo aside from Akamura.
He is the progenitor of a style that like everyone's favorite character uses. You know what I mean? And he created that.
Yeah.
Later, Seben,
Bromus
appreciate you.
Hatshaku. Peace, Seben. Appreciate you pulling up. Bromus Hatshaku versus Shiba would be a really good fight to
That
look
would
forward
feed
to.
families, multiple families. Glow Plasma says, why do we think the story will end with Akamura Yura as the final villains? Kagurabachi could be like 1,000-year blood war, where the final villain is someone who we don't even know yet. Very true. With Hokuzono, you just don't know. There's things that he introduces, like, the Princess Soga and this prophecy thing. It happened in very quick succession of like in terms of when it was introduced to when it was revealed. So like he gets a lot done with a little.
I think people just have a liking for like when the main, because I know I do, when the main or the final villain has been there from the beginning,
Prominent,
or from at least like early in the story, or has been set up. And especially in the case of like Akamura and even Yura, there's ties with Chihiro that you just can't really do with anybody else. And so you could go bigger, even though I agree with what D the Man is saying. Like he says, I feel like there's not much higher you can go than Akamura or Yura, unless we introduce like a Mikaboshi survivor, I guess. Like, yeah, you could probably go bigger in terms of spectacle and, a guy behind like, yeah.
Yatsuru, final villain. Let's go.
So yeah, I just feel like, especially with Akamura, the ties to Chihiro, the fact that he's been here all along, his status as the Sword Saint, it's just there's a lot. Plus also like I feel like just being saying somebody that hasn't been introduced yet is kind of like a cop out of an answer, really. I mean, not really, right? But yeah, I just don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good question, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. Could you rank all the swordsmen in Bocce? I mean, I kind of have a video like that on my channel. But you know, it's more about like the swordsmen who have the best the best potential enchanted blade wielders in the series. You know, that you can kind of like, you know, relate it to that. I mean, I actually think, no, never mind. I'm not even gonna say that. But I mean, I guess like, you know, Akamura's there, Itsuo Shirokai's there. Ukazani Soga has to be a mention here, because just the way they talk about the Kuratsuchi, which means Hiroto, you know, Samura. I guess those characters stand out to me.
Yeah, obviously this is best swordsman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Akamura, Itsuo, Samura, Natsuki.
Oh wait, you gotta put Ibiki in there because he's already comparable to Samura.
Ah, whatever, bro. Shut your ass up.
I'm living. It's like
Yeah.
Mihawk in One Piece, bro. I'm like living on statements.
Yeah. We know, bro. Trust me, we know.
I hate it here. Next question.
Last
no
couple
name.
of questions.
It says, "Do you have a beard?" No. I got a baby face.
No, not really. No. Even if I did let it grow out, it's not a pretty beard. I have more of a chin patch, I guess. I was rocking the Kunishige
He got
for
the taco
a
meat
couple of
facial
months,
hair.
actually.
He got taco meat facial hair.
No, it's not that. It's not that bad. But I was
Kevin
actually
Durant?
rocking the.
You got that Kevin Durant?
No, stop, bro, stop. I was rocking the Kunishige, the little Kunishige chin patch, little trident, whatever.
Hey, he pulled
For a good
Chiaki,
bit
so
there. Yeah.
there's hope.
uh,
Yo, Vanessa says she would be down to do like a Kagurabachi thing for Halloween this year. And I was like, man, how perfect would it be if I got her to do Hanao, I was Chihiro, and then we get Bean to do Char.
Char, that's funny. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Or I could be Shiba. And then, oh, bro, can you imagine if I was Shiba? Oh my god. All right, so let's see. All right, next question from Shiba Agendist. Shiba Agendist. That's literally the name. What do you think will happen after Chihiro breaks Magatsumi? Do you think he'll put Enten in the storehouse? He's only trying to grow a
think he's
bear.
holding. No, I think Chihiro's holding on to Enten.
Yeah, it'll be like in his like
Keeping
little
that
mantle,
big.
and I think when he dies, I think it will like disintegrate and pass on to the next life with him, kind of like tied to him.
Yeah, I like that.
I think it'd be beautiful storytelling.
I think he's forever wielding that bitch. Not forever, but you get what I'm saying.
Okay, here's a good question. Let me see. I guess we can end with this one too. No name, but it says, what do you think would have happened if the Hishaku would have rushed Izami in the elimination grounds instead of, you know, opting to just teleport past him? So it's.
I mean, there would have been some massive casualties for the Hishaku, bro.
I do think Hishaku's taking it. Like that's like a lot of, because like he doesn't know what bingo sorcery is, so he's gonna destroy the Mako, and then he's gonna get nerfed by that. And then you
No, bro.
Uran.
I think Bingo's getting splattered,
Well, yeah, but
bro.
he's
I
still gonna
think
get hit with the. He's still gonna get hit with the nerf though. That's the thing. He just needs to get hit
I'm
with the
not
nerf.
even sure
Well, he has to. It's gonna
why.
destroy him. That big old thing coming at him. He's just gonna punch through it. Not. He doesn't know it's gonna nerf him.
I think that's what I'm saying. I don't think Bingo like gets a chance to summon any of those
I
things.
mean, think about it. The dude with the chains were able to like wrap him up in chains at least. There's gonna there, and
Yeah.
he's an elite sorcerer. He's gonna get off something. That's too many people. Like he's gonna kill some of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying Wazami solos the Hishaku, but I don't think it would have gone well for the Hishaku. I think that would have fucked up their plan as well.
Oh yeah, they would have lost. They definitely would have, lost
Yeah,
casualties.
yeah. Like, there's a good chance Yura still has to draw the Magatsumi powers.
I mean, yeah, I mean, and then from
'Cause
there,
it's
it's still
it's really what is it really?
GGs.
It's Bingo,
Uran, Yuki Sada,
Uran,
Best
Yuki
Genius,
Sada.
Yura.
Yeah, like who's really putting pressure? Like who's really putting pressure on Azami there?
I mean, I'm just saying that's just a lot of elite sorcerers.
No, it is, but think about it. Like Yuki Sada isn't doing anything, right? Like he's not like putting Azami on the back foot. Like
Well, it's just
he
more
has
about
great
just
durability.
so many different. I mean,
Bodies.
we don't know Best Genius's ability for one.
He ain't
Uran with the
doing shit
ice.
either.
Yeah, but Azami can't destroy all of them in one punch. They're gonna, and if those dudes with the chains are getting off attacks, these elite sorcerers are gonna get off attacks. Uran with the ice, he'll
Yeah,
break
but-
out of the ice, but
but it-
still gonna slow him down.
For sure.
Plus
But
the
like
bingo
again,
nerf.
what's the worst Yuki Sada can like? What's the worst Yuki Sada like in terms of attack that he can get off? I'm not tripping about that.
I mean, if he
Best
gets
Genius.
he regenerates without Azami knowing, and he backstabs him because Azami doesn't know what he can do. Like it's just like
Bro.
it's variation is what's gonna get them. Like Azami's
No,
gonna deal damage, but then even if Yura gets backed into a spot, Magatsumi comes out, and then Azami's done anyway, and then it just comes about where the only person standing in Yura's way when he wielded the Magatsumi was Azami, which he would have already cleared out. So then he's just steamrolling everyone else. So even if he's the only one left, that's enough.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I like quote Lucas says Hokuto is like really the only one that I feel like causes real trouble for Azami. I think Azami is like an expert combatant. Like he's a war vet. I think he can take 2 looks at the Hishaku and know exactly who he's taking out first, who's gonna be a problem for him, who isn't.
But he
And
still has to
Hokuto's
deal
view-
with what they're throwing at him, though. And they have abilities that, like,
I
nerf. So it's not like end the ice. It's just, like I said, just variation.
I hear what you're saying, but what I'm saying is that I'm not worried about any of them is throwing, except for Hokuto, and sure, Bingo would like be annoying, but like I'm not worried about what Best Genius is throwing. Yuki Sada, Uran can maybe be tricky, but it's really like just Hokuto.
Even
Yura
if,
isn't really doing.
Well, even if Yura pulls out Magatsumi whenever he wants, though. It's like that's what I'm saying. And still, he'll kill
That's what I
Azami.
was. But that's what I was saying myself. That Yura would pull out, like he would have to draw Magatsumi either way.
But
know?
but that's what I was saying. Like even if he's the only one left, the only person that stood in his way in the regular plan was Azami, and Azami's now iced, dead because of what they did. So Yura with the Magatsumi now is just going to steamroll his way to the
that's
Sword Saint.
unfair. Yeah.
That's what my point was. Yura could be the last one alive because he's just going to use that.
Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think the Hishaku's plan would have gone well if they just kind of exercised everything they had in the elimination grounds. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't think
there's a
it
lot that
changes
played into it.
anything though. I think Yura was he'll just focus on going straight to the Sword Saint. And Yura's also smart, and Yura is a capable fighter. He's fighting with like Hokuto. They're part of the 2v2. So, and Uran is like stated to be in the top 3 fighting force. We just don't know what she can do yet. So like, they're elite sorcerers for a reason. They're like, it calls for worry. I mean, don't get me wrong. If Kaguri was there, that at least Kaguri I mean, obviously Hokuto and Shaku they could get to like run in if need be, but Yura might just opt to like see Azami and be like, all right, I don't want to lose the casualties. I'm just gonna whip out the Magatsumi. Like if he decides to just do that, he could do that.
Yeah, and I mean, even if he doesn't, like thinking about it, like that is true. Like Hatshaku, the combination of Hatshaku, Hokuto, even a guy like Kaguri, you bring up a good point about Uran being top three. Um, yeah, like that is enough to cause Azami some problems. I just think he's also putting in work. Like I think at least two Hishakus are not getting out of there.
I'll tell you,
You
those
know,
drummer boys are
uh,
gonna be sweating if that happens.
yeah, and I think logistically, in terms of the plan and what they were trying to do, I also think that causes other problems.
But now let's throw this in the scenario. Say Ichiki
Mhm.
makes it down to Azami before he dies. Now it's Azami and Ichiki versus them.
No, I think they both still get bodied. The amount of pressure, which I completely forgot about because he wasn't really present in Assault, like on the in the raid itself. Like what had Shaku can do with his Pine Tree sorcery is enough to really put a zombie on the back foot. And then you add Hokuto to that mix. You said Bingo, Urang, then it just it becomes too much to bear for those guys.
Yeah, and I mean, like Bingo's whole thing is like, oh, I'm launching an attack at you. It's gonna either damage you and eat you up, or you're gonna be strong enough to like just destroy it, like Uraha did. He just kind of went straight through it because he wasn't sweating it, and then like that plays into his like, role of his sorcery. Like, oh, now you're nerfed. But I mean, that nerf don't last long. But it is. I mean, it has to be some kind of notability. And I mean, if he's hit with that, then the ice, and who knows, Best Genius also has like Hatshaku seeds. He might throw a tree at his ass.
This is a good idea for a video discussion. What if all of the Hishaku teleported into the uh elimination grounds? I think that would be a good topic to entertain for like a whole video, because like I would actually like to sit down and think like, okay, well, like this is what they were planning to avoid this and do this, and they wanted to avoid Hakuri sealing Magatsumi and this and that. I would actually like to sit down and think like what would have changed for the raid itself.
Yeah,
um
because we also got to think like,
would they have succeeded,
yeah,
or
what moves would the Kaminabi do to like react to that, knowing that Azami's back? Because Azami's gonna hold off for a while. He isn't just gonna get cooked. Like, so they have time to like formulate a strategy, saying, "Oh, this is the rest of their forces here, or at least like the majority of the forces," and so there would be some discussion about like the reaction from the Kaminabi side, or you could
Mhm.
also like make kind of come up with a composite scenario of like, what if it was Shiba instead of Azami? Like how would Shiba do? Would they be able to get their hands on Shiba? But I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Azami's
yeah.
just tanky.
Yeah, I mean he's getting whooped, and I like I said, I did overlook Hokuto had Shaku. Quote Lucas was like, "Whoa, Dice, don't use my comment to
Oh,
overglaze
I didn't even
Azami."
see
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, I was overlooking some of his Shaku members really, because again, guys like had Shaku and Hokuto, they really weren't there at that moment, so I was overlooking them. But yeah, when you throw all of those guys into the mix, Azami doesn't have a chance. Um,
Yeah, like
yeah, like
think
maybe he
about.
kills Best Genius and Bingo, maybe.
Yeah, for
I don't
sure.
know.
I do think they're cooked. The thing about how well like the anti-cloud gouger force. Now, of course, to be fair, this is with information going into the fight and strategy from Chihiro. But just even so,
Dice
still,
perfect.
yeah. You see that, Dita
That's
man?
a good one, Tita man. That's a good one.
Just how well they kind of they were performing really well against Sojo. Of course, I mean Sojo did have a fucking enchanted blade, but he's still a noob with it. But it's still an enchanted blade. With the information, they performed really well. It's just he like locked in. So like I
Mhm.
could see Hishaku's like teamwork they would also be pretty good with each other.
Yeah, no, for sure, for sure, for sure.
Well, I think we can call it there if you want. I'll save that. I won't delete that. We can always come back to it. It's like a content idea.
Okay. You don't want to do one last question?
Oh, we can. Do you think the Hishaku could have spread their forces better across Tokyo and Kyoto? Okay.
This is another very interesting one. That's like worth thinking about. So this is when? This is, I'm assuming,
The hotel
during hotel and assault on Kamunabi HQ.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, they got what they wanted. We just don't know how it's gonna pan out. I mean, in terms of like Yura's the leader, and they're all down for Yura. You know what I mean? And Yura made the call. He made the decisive play to give the keys to Akamura. So, we just
I'm of the mind. Yeah, I'm of the mind that the Hishaku executed their plan perfectly.
Yeah, none of them died.
Yeah, and like you said, like the only thing that they weren't counting on was like Yura and Akamura, right? Like that whole thing. And even though Yura did lose, he was able to bring forth Akamura.
Yeah, and the enchanted blades back into the world. So like
they
accomplished.
Blades, yeah, and the Kamunabi have been overthrown as well, so they won,
Well, Lucas, like, Hatshaku's the interesting one, because there's a reason why they didn't want him, or he didn't want to go into Kabanabi HQ, but like his sorcery is so crazy. Like, look at the destruction it did when the seeds, like when those people off themselves and the trees started branching out. That shit was going through multiple floors, and so like that sorcery would have been like recognizable. The fact that they don't recognize that sorcery from the war means he's always kind of been like this outlier, the guy on the sideline, just kind of, the observer. We can call him the observer. Shout out to Gene the Machine.
Shout out observer, yeah.
But Hatshaku, technically, he could be like framed as like the observer, like. Because if he used that sorcery in the war, somebody would have noted, like, remembered it. Because that's a notable sorcery that no one else seemingly has. What's up, Jaden? What's good, bro? Welcome. What do you think, Dice, about that?
Hatshaku?
Yeah, not wanting to go into Kabanabi HQ. Samura has seen him, wink, wink. I mean, he's blind, but he didn't recognize the smell.
Yeah, I think there's definitely something there in terms of him not wanting to be seen. How exactly he could be recognized is obviously what I'm really unsure of. I don't have a really like a particular theory. We obviously know that he was the one making the calls in terms of letting the hostages go and the people that were blackmailed into being traitors. Well, there was the group of traitors inside, and then there was the people that were being, had family members held hostage.
He was observing.
So we know he was the one dealing with that. Yeah, but when you also factor in when he disappeared after Chihiro and Sojo's fight, when Shiba almost, sees him, there is definitely like a reason why he, like it feels like there's something there, right? Of like why he's always in the shadows, and he's pulled up to like places that are like not as important. Like he pulled up personally to like the Yakuza or whatever they're called hideout in chapter 1.
The Kurogumi.
And he was obviously, and he was also present in the assault on Samura's Sanso. So yeah. But those places, feels like there isn't anything of significance there in terms of, aside from Samura himself. So yeah, what exactly he's hiding from, I'm not sure. Maybe there really isn't anything there.
Yeah, and like I just think that fact that no one's recognized his sorcery yet is just very interesting. Just because of like how You know, it's a crazy sorcery. Let's be real. I mean, the tree walls, like the massive branches, being able to have people swallow seeds. Like the dude knows sorcery. I mean, he's him like we talked about
Yeah.
earlier. Him versus Sheba would feed families.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be cool to see him like that being like the first and like the one time
Okay,
we see Hatshaku just throw hands.
yo, can we answer one
Just
more
like,
question since quote Lucas is here? His question just popped up.
oh yeah, of course.
It says, "What are your guys' top 5 favorite albums in video games? I'm expecting you guys to have good taste. Don't disappoint me."
Oh, like music, like OSTs?
I think just video games and like regular.
Oh,
What's our top
albums
5? Yeah.
and video. Oh, I thought it said albums in video games. Okay, so it's my top five like music albums and my top five video games.
Yes, Papa.
Oh shit.
You just made Dice gonna have to think about this for generations.
No, 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 no. I'll try to make this quick. The music one is a bit harder. I mean, you can go first if you have yours.
I mean, well, like I'll go video games because I don't really play video games like that, you know. But so I'm not as like deep into gaming, and I haven't played games in years. But like I like the Gauntlet Legends from back in the day on Nintendo 64. That shit was fire. Not Elden Ring. What's the Elder Scrolls game? Not the one after Oblivion.
Skyrim.
Skyrim. Yeah, I like Skyrim. Gauntlet Legends. Gran Turismo 2, I think was pretty fire. Oh, Midnight Need for Speed Underground 2. Not I was about to say Midnight Club 3, but nah. Need for Speed Underground. Damn, Nori's getting eliminated. Hate to see it. Shit, I don't know how many that was. Gauntlet. Gran Turismo. Oh no, I said Need for Speed Underground 2. Skyrim. Oh, Dynasty Warriors 4 was fire. And then the last one, man, what should I go with this one? Oh shit. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go with a crazy answer. I'm gonna say the Yu Yu Hakusho Spirit Detective on Game Boy Advance. And like as an honorable mention, I'll say the Legacy of Goku games. Those are like kind of like my, games that I fuck with. Dice, what about you?
How about your albums?
Albums? Okay, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, top 1, non-negotiable. Man on the Moon 2, Legend of Mr. Rager, that's number 2. Then we'll go. Oh, Get Rich or Die Trying, fire. Should I go? What's that Blink 182 album? Is it Take Off Your Pants and Jacket? That's a fire ass name. Oh, you know what? I'll go instead of that one. Let's see. That's my 3 I said. So 4 and 5. So I'll probably go maybe Cushion Orange Juice. And then I'll probably say Graduation 5. And as like a honorable mention, maybe I'll throw in Section 80. Damn, it sucks. I couldn't fit in like Channel Orange or anything like that.
Yeah.
Dice was like, damn, I was hoping you would take longer.
No. I'm pretty good. I'll do video games first. Black Enigma, Black Myth Wukong is a good shout. That is a great game. My top 5 video games are probably, this is in no particular order because they could probably switch depending on the week. Um, but yeah, Uncharted 4, The Last of Us, Cyberpunk, and Red Dead Redemption 2 are probably four out of my top five. Um,
I got a stamp of approval from quote Lucas. Fuck yeah,
Lucas good
baby.
taste. uh, yeah, what's another good game? I'm definitely blanking on another
Not
game.
Marathon, I'll tell you that.
No,
Diss at
Marathon is
Jello.
definitely
Diss
not
at
it.
Jello.
Wukong is definitely up there. I don't think it makes my top five games of all time, but it's definitely up there. I'm sure there's one I'm blanking on right now. But yeah, so music albums. I'll just say "Good Kid, Mad City" from Kendrick. I brought it up earlier. "Un Verano Sin Ti" from Bad Bunny. "Meteora" from Linkin Park. The Marshall Mathers LP. And 2014 Forest Hills Drive are probably some of my favorite
Ooh, the
albums.
Carter 3. I forgot about the Carter 3.
Oh, from Lil Wayne, The Carter 3 is a great album. Yeah. Um, yeah, there's a bunch of albums I'm sure I'm just not thinking about right now, but those are probably some of my favorite albums from some of my favorite artists. I want to come up with, oh yeah, Dispatch is great. Dispatch is an amazing game as well. Let me see if I can come up with a fifth game. What's another good game? What's another good
Hey, you
game?
got the stamp of approval, Papa.
Oh, did I? I have to agree Dice also has good taste. Yeah, appreciate that, Lucas. Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot was. Oh, Crash Bandicoot Racing was
Oh, Crash Bandicoot
fire.
used to be the shit, bro. Like OG Crash Bandicoot used to be fun as fuck. Frustrating as hell, but
Or Spyro. The Spyro games were lit. Halo
IRL.
2.
Yeah, those
That
are
was
all
my shit.
throwback. Oh, I played Halo 3 on the 360.
Oh,
That
I
was
was
really
going
fun as
crazy at
well.
Halo 2 online. I remember that back in the day. I remember my dad got me, shout out to my dad, man. He got me for Christmas an Xbox
Shout out Cole.
360, Halo, and it even got when you used to be able to swap out the faceplates on the 360, the Halo faceplate.
Oh, nice. Yeah, the green ones.
Yeah, shit that's a goat right there, man.
Yeah, yeah, the Ghost games are also pretty good. I haven't played Yote, but Ghost of Tsushima is a great game. Um,
No
yeah,
Need for
I'm just a
Speed
sucker for like good stories. Well, I'm not too big on racing games.
or Black
Um,
Ops 2.
ne- Black Ops 2 story is probably one of my all-time favorite stories in a video game. It's not like, oh, next level writing or anything like all that genius, but it has probably the best Call of Duty villain, which granted isn't like that high, like, it isn't really a high bar. But Black Ops 2
Ibara?
has a no, not high bar. Black Ops 2 has a pretty good, if not great, single player story. Uh, I believe it's written by David S. Goyer, who worked on the Batman trilogy, I believe. And the composer of that video game is the guy from Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor. So
I
Black
love
Ops 2
that
is like
name.
probably I love that name.
Reznor.
Yeah, I really like Black Ops 2 as well. Played the fuck out of that when I was a
You know
kid. It
what?
just dropped on the new gen consoles.
No one asked for this, but I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna give y'all some manga recommendations while we're here before we cap off. And this is for Dice too. If you ain't read these series, you gotta go check them out. Children X, Full Night, uh, Tower Dungeon, Make the Exorcist Fall in Love. Even though I'm kind of like starting to fall off on it a bit.
Kakagurui.
No.
Just kidding.
KYS, bro.
Oh, come on. You can't recommend Kakagurui?
Nope, can't. I recommend Chain Soldier over that.
Oh, stop it.
Just saying, bruv. I'm trying to get Dice to read more manga. Like, I want him to read Fire Punch. He likes
Mission
Fujimoto,
Impossible. Yeah, like Fujimoto.
but he won't read. It took us, me and Jello, forever to get him to read Look Back and Goodbye Eri. And of course, he loved
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, Goodbye Aries probably one of my like just one of my favorite manga one shots, or just manga in general.
Oh,
Probably my favorite of
it's
Fujimoto's
so
work.
good.
Zoni says chained peak. Okay, Zoni, I know what you are.
No, he knows peak. That's what it is.
I'll let it slide because he's a ReZero fan, so
Leave my
that's
son
a Shawnee to
alone.
get on.
You know, there is this one manga. He is just taking a fucking piss. I want to pop it up on the
No, y'all should
stream.
read Blood on the Tracks.
I'm on like chapter 130, and I know it's finished now. It's close. I'm close to the end. I just got no fucking motivation to read that shit.
Oh, bro, I read that shit like years ago.
Bro,
Just crazy.
you know what was crazy about those Fujimoto one shots? He dropped them at like he dropped that. He dropped Look Back, Goodbye Eri, and Just Listen to the Song, like after fucking Chainsaw Man ended. It was like he was moving crazy after ending Chainsaw Man. And mind you, Chainsaw Man was going nuts. So it was like, damn, this dude still got some more heat in the pen.
Yeah. Mouse, that's the one that got an anime recently, right? On Amazon Prime?
Kaiichi Neon Psycho.
Yeah, it's a rough read, Joey.
What the fuck is this manga? Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right, it's called In the Name of God. I'll pull it up on stream and then we can end it. Yes, I have read Gantz. Gantz is fucking crazy. It's a fever dream of a series, but that shit isn't fun to read. Like it's long. I think Gantz is like 380 chapters too. Oh, here it is. Okay.
No, Mouse, never mind. I confused it. It was no, I confused it. See, I'm a LARPer.
I never trust a LARPer, bro.
Yeah, I just looked it up. I got that confused, Mouse. I'm sorry. I confused it for Nippon Sengoku or Sangoku.
Which that's supposed to be good, apparently.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering. Yeah, sorry for that, Mouse.
Damn, that man got excited.
When's the hiatus finished? I'll tell you in a bit.
It's in August. We don't know
Yeah,
the
someone in
exact
chat
date.
can probably be quicker. Yeah, August. Yeah, we don't have a date. Yes, exactly.
Y'all go read this. In fact, I think I have the tweet. Let me pull this out. I have a tweet where the creator actually went back and did some touch-ups on it. But this is a pretty good Fujimoto-esque like fan the little fan creation, but as you see, like he won an award for, like the Manga Plus award. But tell me this ain't Fujimoto coded. Y'all check it out In the Name of God, and let me know if you check it out. I actually really liked it. Dice don't want to read it, and I don't even know if Jello actually read it. I've been like trying to get Jello to read it forever too. My friends don't like me, yo.
Nah.
Oh, damn. Damn, bro, really just let it out. Oh, like here. You know what, y'all? Let's see if it.
I'm about to go get on some Black Flag after this. I'm sorry.
Let's see, there's a check. Oh yeah, look, y'all. I found Natsuki Misaka, or someone else found it. Oh, that sucks. Okay, it did work. Okay, my show's behind. All right, well, that's Natsuki
Damn, that
Misaka.
sucks, bro. Sucks, Mouse.
This is people's goat right here.
Okay, bro. I don't know what you're watching, what you're showing right now.
It's a 36-year-old who looks 17, but the dude looks beat as fuck.
Okay.
He does. But yeah, man, peep this out. This story is super interesting. Very Fujimoto coded. And other than that, I think we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
Good stream.
Good stream.
We appreciate everyone popping in, and
Yeah.
it's always fun. We enjoy talking to you guys, obviously, and thanks for contributing a question. I'm gonna leave that form up, so if anyone wants to submit a question, if you can submit another question if you already have. The link is in the description below. And I keep forgetting to mention the Discord in the early parts of the stream. We gotta be better with that. Oh my god, we suck.
Yeah, you gotta be better. Jesus,
Jesus,
bro.
Jesus Christ.
I'm messing.
Love you too, Zoni.
Damn, I couldn't come up with a fifth game, huh?
Yeah, and you actually play games.
And I actually play.
I could think of like NBA Street, fucking NFL Street, and man.
Yeah. Oh well. What can you do?
Oh, Onimusha Warlords. Come on now. You don't know nothing about that. Onimusha Warlords. Watch, chat's gonna agree with me. They're gonna be like, yeah, Onimusha Warlords, that shit. Tiberius knows peak. Tiberius is the GOAT.
Where's the man when you need him?
Right, my biggest hater. But all right, y'all. Catch y'all later. Have a good rest of your weekend. Drink water, even though I won't. And gamble on Dice's soul if you need to.
Fuck. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.